Hello, White Belts. It's Thursday, April 16th. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys are enjoying your classes this week. Today we're going to review some of the same stuff. We're going to add some new things to it as well. All right, so make sure, as always, do your warm-ups before we get started. If you forget what the warm-ups are, an easy way to find it is open up your Leading Edge Martial Arts app, click on Lima Online Classes, and the very first video is the child warm-ups. The very first video in the app under Lima Online is the child warm-ups. Do those warm-ups before you get started. Remember to pause the video as we go so you can get your reps in. And do me a favor, Mom, Dad, I want to see some pictures of the kids training. Send some pictures of the kids training over. We love seeing that stuff. All right, guys, we're going to warm ourselves up with white belt fighting combination number 1 today. So here, we're going to review number 3 because we did that yesterday, and then we're going to show you a new kicking drill. All right? So white belt number 1 is front punch, back punch combination. Now our head does not turn as we punch. We keep our eyes focused on the target. Front punch, back punch combination. Front punch, back punch combination. Ready, go. Kia, go. Kia, go. Kia. Switch your stance, Senpai Bailey. Front punch, back punch. Kia, go. Kia, go. Kia, go. Kia, go. Kia. Okay, guys, so you're going to pause that video in just a second. I want you to do 20 of those on both sides, okay? Give it a pause. All right, welcome back. So now, yesterday we did 1-2 back leg front kick, which makes white belt fighting combination number 3. So remember, we're using the back leg for this combination. This is a review from yesterday. Front punch, back leg front kick. Landing back where we started. Front punch, back leg front kick. One more time. Front punch, back leg front kick. Watch Sensei. Kia, ready, go. Kia, go. Kia, go. Kia. Then we switch our stance. We do the other side. Front punch, back leg front kick. Kia, go. Kia, go. Kia, go. Kia. We're going to pause the video. I want you to do 20 to 30 reps of those on both sides. Give it a pause now. All right, welcome back. So now, I want to talk to you for a second about the front leg front kick versus the back leg front kick. So, Senpai Bailey, get in a defensive stance facing me. So, when we do these two kicks, there's two entirely different kicks. You have a front leg front kick and a back leg front kick. The front leg, we use the front leg. It's a quick kick. Very quick. Doesn't have a whole boatload of power. Doesn't have a whole ton of reach. But it's very, very fast. Okay? But then I have a back leg front kick. The back leg front kick has more reach, more power, but it takes longer to get there. So which one's better? Well, it all depends on the situation. If you want to be quick, the front leg. If you want more power or you need to reach farther, the back leg. So again, I have the front leg front kick and I have the back leg front kick. When we train with both these kicks, we land where we start. We're just conditioning so that we learn to be in the right stance. So what we're actually going to do right now is I'm going to show you a little training tip. And you guys can do this with putting tape on the floor, putting poly dots on the floor, put a cone down, something like that. So for here, when I put these poly dots down, blue ones might be a little hard for you guys to see online. Okay? So go ahead, Senpai Bailey. That's going to be Senpai Bailey's front foot. And here's his back foot. So you can move for a second. So I'm going to have my front foot on a dot and my back foot on a dot. Just like this. Okay? So whenever we train, it's very important to teach the kids to land where we start. So we have our front leg front kick. Can you see his dots okay there?
Ooh, Sensei.
All right, very good. You get the idea though, okay? So we're going to do the front leg front kick. Ki, land right back on a dot.
Stuck to my foot.
It's stuck to your foot. You have sweaty feet. Go. Ki, go. Ki, go. Ki. With the back leg, I need to land back on that dot. Ready, go. Ki. You got sweaty feet, kid. Go. Ki. Go. Ki. Go. Ki. So you see how, I don't care what you use at home, use a piece of tape on the floor. If you have poly dots like this, that's great. So be creative. We have to be creative in today's world. Put something down that gives the kids a way to orient their foot position. Now, when we switch it, we do the other side, those have to be kind of turned a little bit, okay? So I have my front leg, and then I have my back leg. Kia, just like that. Now, once you've done that, you've drilled it a bunch of times and had them practice it, you can call out. Bailey, why don't you jump on mine for a second? Okay, get in your normal stance. Switch feet. Okay, so here we go. Get the idea. Ready? Front leg. Front leg. Back leg. Front leg. Back leg. Front leg. Front leg. Back leg. And you can train them to land where they start, just like that. Now, once we've done that drill and you work at both sides, have a little fun with it, we can get our dots out of the way, and we can practice the different ranges that our kicks reach. I'll give you an idea. So Senpai Bailey's in his defensive stance, and we're going to look at this. Okay, he's going to do 5 front leg front kicks. Ready, go. Where's my Ki Senpai? Go. 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 Now, without getting any closer to me, he's going to do his back leg. Go. 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 Now look, if he kicked to that front leg, it doesn't reach. So I move back in. Front leg, go. Back leg, go. Front leg, go. Back leg, go. Now we can play with the distances. You get an idea for how that works for you guys. Because learning how to judge your range and distance and what weapons you need to use for different defenses, it comes with training, it comes with time. And it only happens over practice. Right, Senpai Bailey? All right, good. So what I want to talk to you guys about today, and hopefully mom and dad are in the room right now, and that's called moderation. Moderation means doing things not in excess, not doing them in too much, too big a quantity, not an overabundance of, okay? But to do something in good moderation means good portions, right? So for example, mom and dad order you a pizza for dinner tonight. Having 2 slices of pizza is moderation. Eating a whole pie is excess, okay? You know, mom and dad get you a gallon of milk. Having a glass of milk with dinner is moderation. Drinking the whole gallon of milk for dinner, that's excess, okay? If mom and dad say you can watch TV for a little while and you watch TV for half hour or an hour, that's moderation. But if you sit down and watch TV for 4 hours, that's excess. And the reason I bring this up, excuse me, is because a parent asked me how I feel about screen time right now with all this quarantine going on. Now in our household, in Sensei's household, we have a pretty strict structure normally. Get up for school, eat healthy breakfast, take our vitamins, come home, do our homework, go to practice, come to martial arts, go to lacrosse practice, come home, eat dinner, do our chores, take a bath, and then if there's time left, they get a half hour or so of screen time, okay? But now with the quarantine going on, and understand that kids are taking this in a totally different stressful way than we are. They don't get to see our friends, they don't get to get outside and play with their buddies, they don't get to go to their sports teams, they don't get to come here to Leading Edge. Life is kind of on its head. It's a little screwy right now. So we have to be kind of understanding about that. So at our house, we've loosened the reins, and we have pretty much ground rules. 1, get up every day by 9. Okay, we're not sleeping until 2 in the afternoon. That's kind of silly. All right, we get up in the morning, we eat a healthy breakfast, we take our multivitamins, right? Then we get online and we do our schoolwork, and we do our schoolwork not to get it done, but we do it to get it done well. We do a quality effort. Then we get outside and we do some exercise. We get outside and we run around, ride a bike, do something, play lacrosse in the backyard. We do our martial art training every day. Getting lots of exercise. If it's rainy outside, you find a way to exercise inside. Well, your martial art class is a great way to do that. Then we have our dinner, do some stuff around the house together as a family, maybe play a board game or something like that. But then it's free time. And now, instead of this a half hour or an hour, we let them kind of get away with it and spend a little extra time on PS4 or on YouTube or do things like that. A little bit more time than we normally would, because they are in a stressful environment. In a lot of ways, it's the only way they can communicate with their friends right now. Bailey talks to all his friends on Fortnite, okay? So we understand that, and we have to kind of give them that stress relief, that free time, right? But in moderation. He gets an hour, maybe an hour and a half of that at night, but not 4 hours of Fortnite a night, not 6 hours of Fortnite a night. He's still getting to bed at a decent hour so he can get some sleep and stay healthy and get up and enjoy the next day. As opposed to abusing those privileges, doing it in excess, and being up too late. So everything is okay in moderation, guys. And that holds true for the adults too, guys. We have to do everything in moderation, including the way we eat and so forth. You get what I mean, Mom and Dad? We have to make sure we're doing it in moderation. So anyway, guys, moderation, doing things, but not in excess. Okay? That's your key words for today. What is it, Bailey?
Moderation.
Moderation. Now this week we've been teaching you something entirely different. We've been teaching you grappling positions. We're going to continue that. We're going to review what we did yesterday. There's a lot we're throwing at you guys. And this is really yellow and orange belt curriculum, but we're giving it to you early because I think you're capable of doing it. So let's review here real quick. So Senpai Bailey lays on his stomach. This position right here, this is called dead man's position, okay? His back is to me. He can't protect himself. I can hit him. I can pull his hair. I can choke him. I can tickle him, okay? He can't turn his back to me like this. It's called dead man's position. Next position is called, I let him flip over. Notice how he has his hands like a T-Rex. He has his hands inside. This is called the mount. Okay, in the mount, the top person's in control. Okay, because I can hit him, but if he wants to hit me, I can sit up out of it. If I want to choke him, I can sit into it. If he wants to choke me, I can sit up out of it. Not a good position for him. Okay, the next position. This is called the guard. I wrap my legs around his waist. I use my hands to pull him in tight. He sits back and he postures up, and he puts his hands right on my hips right here. This is called the guard. I have him in control. He's in my control right now. If I want to hit him, I use my legs and pull him in and smack him around. If he wants to hit me, I keep extended with my hips. Okay, so the guard is on the bottom. I'm holding him with my legs, with a big hug with my legs. No space in here. Okay, the last position that we learned yesterday, that was called, we skipped ahead of that right now. We did the side mount. We added that yesterday. So the side mount is right here. So I'm going to be on the side of Senpai Bailey. My knee is in his ear. My other knee is in his hip. Okay, my chest is going to go on his chest. That's very, very important. I slide this hand underneath his neck. This hand goes under his arm. I gable grip my hands, and I put my chest on his chest, and I keep my butt low. I don't want my butt in the air. I don't want an airplane to run into it. I keep it nice and low. Okay, and I'm holding him down with my chest. The top person's in control here again. Okay, so now we're going to go through the positions. Bailey's going to demonstrate them. Okay, now during this video, you might have to pause this and look at this a number of times. Now, I did that a little out of order because I kind of did it the way we taught it to you Monday, Tuesday, and then we added that last piece on Wednesday with the side mount. So this time we go through it, we're going to do all the top positions first. We're going to start with the mount. We're going to start with the dead man's position, then we're going to go to the mount, then we're going to go to the side mount, and last we're going to do the guard. So, I'm on the floor underneath Senpai Bailey. He takes dead man's position. Who's in control, Senpai?
Top.
Okay, now he lets me flip over. Sits right on my belt, hands on the floor. This is called the Bailey?
Mount.
Mount. Who's in control?
Top.
Now Bailey's going to swing around to the side. Nope, stand up. Just let him see it. Okay, now he's going to scoot around to the side. He's going to spread his knees as wide as he can get them. Okay, he's going to slide one hand under my neck and the other hand under my arm here. Okay, let's turn it to the side so they can see that. Lift up, please. Let's get him on my back. He spreads his knees wide. He puts it up by my ear and hip. He slides that hand under my head and under my arm. And he gets his chest on my chest. That's called the side mount. And finally, Senpai's going to lay on his back. He's going to use his hands and legs to pull me in tight, wrap a guard up high around my waist. I sit back and I posture up, okay? Watch again how he pulls me in. Let go. He's going to pull me in. He has to really snug me in tight, okay? He has hands. Not going to just use his legs to pull me in. He's going to use his hands. So I'm here. He pulls me in, wraps around the waist. I pull my knees in and I posture up. This is called the
Guard.
guard. Who's in control right now, Senpai Bailey?
Bottom.
Bottom, that's right. All right, you can let go of me, kiddo. Okay. So white belts. Did a lot today. Worked on white belt fighting combination number 1. We worked on white belt fighting combination number 3, 1-2 back leg front kick. We talked about the front leg front kick and the back leg front kick and the importance of landing where we start. We talked about the different ranges of those kicks so that we understand which kick to be used when. We talked about doing things in moderation and not excess. And we reviewed our grappling positions. We threw a lot of new stuff at you this week. I hope you guys really enjoyed the training. Keep up the good work. I'm super proud of you. One of these days we're going to be able to get back on this mat together, and I cannot wait. Until then, guys, stay healthy. Thank you for being Lima Strong, and we'll see you online tomorrow. Oos.